The following video contains some language not suitable for a young audience.
What I feel that these guys have done is just made a game that everyone's made already, that's selling loads, that everyone knows is going to sell.
I do not like it anymore. I just haven't liked it since Modern Warfare 2, ever since that game let me down, because what it did was it took the engine of Call of Duty 4 and ruined it. And Call of Duty World at War utilized the engine so well in a World War II perspective. So hey, that's just what I have. That's just my personal opinion. It's kind of love-hate. I mean, I don't respect the franchise anymore today.
The thing that I had the problem with the most about the Call of Duty franchise is the fact that every title they come out with is basically the same thing, except for the campaign is changed around just a little bit. But the multiplayer online is basically the same stuff recycled over and over, sort of like the NFL Madden games. And if you were to take a person who knows absolutely nothing about the Call of Duty franchise, and you put them in a room with two people playing each game, Modern Warfare and Black Ops, on different sides of the room, that person would automatically think they're playing the same game because they look identical. Sure, if you would play it for a while, you would see, you know, each game has different maps and so on, and like that's what the Call of Duty games have. But the thing I'm saying is, you're charging $60 for this game, and every year you're basically getting almost the same identical game.
All these map packs. Yeah, okay, it's a good idea. It's kind of milking the product a bit, I guess. Like, £10 for a couple more maps, and you just keep doing it over and over.
Nothing to me in a Call of Duty game really stands out as being different. You know, like with the Rock Band games. You know, same features, different music. Nothing really standing out besides the music being different, which isn't a huge factor. Here, it's, you know, running around on the field, shooting your attackers, and that's pretty much it to me. I mean, looking at it, nothing really specifically points out saying this game is different from this game.
Is that every single Call of Duty game they've ever made, they're all the fucking same. They'll add like a few extra, what they call perks. So you get a few more different perks than the previous game, different maps, different kill streaks. Like, you know, first there were dogs, then these little fucking stupid little car things that you drive about with a little bomb attached. Like, come on, it's not. I just don't think it's really worth the money. I think it's just been a bit of a rip-off, and they've really been milking the franchise as a whole. Like Metal Gear Solid Online, they made just the one online game that's been going for what, 3 years, 3.5 years, more than that.
I think people like it because it's starting to go with this new thing that all games need to be realistic in every single sort of way. You know, people have more fun if a game play is realistic, and it's up to them if they like that, but I personally feel if a game is completely realistic, then it's not really a game.
But those are just a few of millions and millions of people who do love the Call of Duty title. The average player of Call of Duty spends at least 4 to 6 hours a day and up to 35 to 50 hours in a single week playing that one title.
My son plays video games about 35 hours a week, maybe more.
A day? Maybe 4 hours, if that.
I played Call of Duty a few times, I'm not gonna lie. Modern Warfare 2 is probably the one I played the most. I probably played, if I add all my hours together, maybe 6 hours total in my lifetime I played Modern Warfare.
10 hours, I would say. About 4 to 6 hours a day playing Call of Duty. 10 hours a day.
With so many people spending so much time on these type of games week in and week out, what kind of effects do something like this have on society?
You know, I would have to say these are the most prestigious players I ever played too.
Fucking grow up, man. It's just a game.
Oh my god, that YouTubing guy's pissing me off, dude.
The thing is that kids today look at games like Call of Duty, Black Ops, Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty franchise, and they think that real life is like that. They think that just because they can get 20, 30 kills in this particular video game, that they can go into war over in Iraq, Afghanistan, and it's the same thing. There's a fine line between, a game and reality to them. They think what they see in the game is what's really happening out there in the real world, and that's not the case.
That man's kept inside the clothes. Oh my God.
But I also do think that there are the people that do get addicted to it can create problems. I mean, I do believe a lot of the graphic guns and shootings and killings and the graphic scenes and stuff like this are making us mute or immune to the sight of blood, the sight of suffering, the sight of, things like that. I do think they can, yes, make the society go down.
Man, I heard a camp, but these guys are taking it a little too far, man.
My opinion on the games, I think they should get rid of them. I think it was a bad thing they came out with. Kids have no interest in nothing else but playing video games. They cause health problems, and that's all kids want to do anymore. I think they should ban the games.
They get way too far. Look at that! Oh my God!
But some kids just take it way too far.
Not only does these type of games activate a negative response out of the gamer, but they also cause many mental issues as well.
My son has seizures for playing video games for too long. He never had the seizures until he started playing the games. And since he's been playing them for so long, he's had seizures off and on.
Yes, if there's no boundaries and if there's no, okay, get off the computer after an hour or something like this, if you're doing that, yes, the human brain was not meant to perceive the electrical signals, if you will. I'm not quite, the guru on how it works and stuff like this, but our human brain was not meant to look and stare for a long time at a screen. So, yeah, I think it could be making seizures. I think it could be making, different brain waves do different things, because we all have electrical impulses in us.
High blood pressure, seizures are common side effects caused by spending too much time staring at the TV playing a game. The situation has gotten serious within the past few years, and the gaming industry has posted warnings inside of the video game manuals as well as on the title screens in most video games. However, most people just ignore the warnings as if they're not even there. Has video games become the equivalent to cigarettes? Sure, gaming isn't as fatal, but they do cause serious side effects such as high blood pressure, seizures, like I mentioned earlier, but also the effects of human communication. Some players get so wrapped up in these games that they cut themselves off from the outside world, resulting in either losing their job, getting a divorce, losing their home, and in some cases, all of the above. I recently went to my local video game stores to try to get some interviews with the employees. However, due to company policy, I was unable to get any recordable data, but I was told by both gaming stores that Call of Duty is still their top selling game. When I asked which title, they simply replied with a smirk, all of them. They're all still selling out. Now, I'm not implying that Call of Duty is the only title that is the cause of the effects of ill gamers and the drop in our society. There are several titles that go right alongside that series, such as World of Warcraft, Halo, and Battlefield. But since Call of Duty is the biggest and the best selling series in the gaming industry, it's only natural that I single them out. Will there come a day when Call of Duty is no longer the gaming giant that it is? Who knows? Only time will tell. But for now, millions of fans enjoy their titles, and as long as gamers keep buying their titles by the truckload, Activision and companies like them will keep producing them.